I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Welcome to Flint. In the 810, Flint time. Flint to the G.
That was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. And just like that, we're back. Admiring to Inspire. I'm your host, Prime Time Whitney. Oh, and today, we're going behind the scenes on all of the Flint music, all of the Flint production that's been going on that you like. And I got my mans, DJ Fat Jordan in the building. Oh, let me get you familiar.
Still grinding, baby.
Niggas act like Superman with paper, what you can't do?
We gon' take it to the moon and then beyond it. Knowing it's a snake around, be fucking with my conscience.
Woke up, that's another day. Phone ring, that's another play. If it don't work, I find another way. Fuck you mean, I grind every day. Woke up, that's another day.
Forgive me for the lot that I know. Lord, forgive me, this the life that I chose. Why did it have to be so wrong? So wrong, so wrong. Forgive me, this the only way I know.
This one is gonna be unique, it's gonna be different. I get to go behind the scenes on everything. So first thing I want to start off is where did music become your first love? How did that start off with music? What's the beginning?
I was like 12 years old, man, producing. 12 years old, trying to produce, you know what I'm saying? My brother was in music, and I used to sleep on his computer, and every time he was gone.
Well, there was something like Mythcraft, just engineering
It
love?
was just Fruity Loops.
Oh, okay.
Like Fruity Loops. I was like 12. He was fucking around with it, you know what I'm saying? So when he leave, I get on his computer and just so happens some stuff happened where he had to go away, and I had access to the computer to start producing.
So while he was gone, that's where you
You
made it your playground.
A little minute, so that's when I really taught myself how to produce.
So that's where the practicing started. Do you play instruments at all?
No, I ain't gonna sit here and say I can play. I know notes.
You know
I'm
notes.
Nick Cannon, man. I can hear it and play it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But
so if it wasn't for like a love of instruments, what is it? Is it just like a elite ear for sound, or?
When you do it wrong, so long.
When you do it what?
Wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you do stuff wrong for so long, you eventually get it right. You know what I mean?
So that's what it was for you. It was the L's you took. It was basically stuff I did wrong is what gave me my lessons.
It was the practice.
And talk about that for me, as far as the grind of him. When you heard it wrong, did you think it was right and somebody told you like, oh no, this ain't it, bro?
It's just like it's like a natural thing, man. Like honestly, you can play the keys and you can know what keys go together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how it was for me growing up. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think it's like just a natural born athlete? He was born with that talent.
Not necessarily, because honestly, I came from starting off on the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? On the actual keys.
And that's why I asked about the instruments. I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Bam on the beat, my brother.
Okay. Shout out Bam.
He will put something down from that board. You don't know if somebody played it or not. Like, what? He crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? I say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I was just on some trying to learn more, man. Like trying to, you know what I'm saying? I always grew up seeing the producers with the keyboards and stuff.
At that time of just soaking up knowledge, what do you think is the best thing you learned from that period? What just tapped in with you like, okay, this is something I'm gonna remember forever. Like, okay, that's a good shortcut, that's a good cheat code, or this is just the way he did that. I got it. I finally mastered this.
I don't know, man. As soon as I always been big in music. Always.
So it was just
Since a
easy to
kid.
catch on type.
You know what I'm saying? So I was in the choir. You know what I'm saying? Music always been in me.
So for the people that's not aware of what you do and who you are, can we explain a little bit behind the scenes and some of the type of the roles you play and some of the biggest sounds that's out now?
It's a lot of people, man.
Not as far as people, just the role you play.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a lot of people who, like a collective people that I've just been around for years, you know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying? So, not more so like, even though I ain't gonna lie, the role that I feel like I play, like, it's like a big brother to a lot of artists. A lot of engineers, a lot of
really, that's why they call you Big Homie.
Yeah. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
But even just seeing your office now and just seeing, scrolling through your page and just seeing like the Instagram, I just watched something I think was from 3 years ago. It was you, Louis, and Presidential P, I want to say. I think they said Big Homie Vibe in the studio or something. Just being in there, having a really, you know, and they was talking about something totally different while you were at the computer, like literally mixing down, making sure everything went accordingly, making sure everything sounded good. They were in a whole different conversation about, I believe, how real niggas are or something, while you had to listen to, I'm talking about the roles you play into making these, what will be soon iconic classic songs.
Well, I always like had the opportunity to basically not necessarily like have my own studio, but basically have my own space to create. So since I'm a people person, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, people tend to want to be around me, not necessarily like not like it started off with, you know what I'm saying, you want to do music, but if you be around somebody for so long and start making music with people, you get to see
a relationship.
You know what I'm saying, you build a relationship. And that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, but it's about that business. And
so what separates
being
that?
around and people wanting to, you know, man, I don't know what kind of, I don't know really. It's a lot of jobs that I play. I don't really know, because I wasn't.
Well, I know at one point on Instagram you had engineer, producer, songwriter. You had a bunch of shit, and then when I go on there now, it's just like producer. Are you just narrowing it down to one role?
No. A lot of shit that I produced or had hands in writing, we didn't put down as
the business side.
Yeah,
you take care of the business side.
We didn't know what we was doing, honestly, and that's why we had somebody in position to do that.
So if I was to ask, what came first? Was it DJing, engineering? Well, you said you didn't play instruments. So how do DJing and engineering
I'm gonna
blend
tell you
together?
how this come for me. I don't know about everybody else, but I started engineering after I learned how to make beats. So once I learned how to make beats,
After your brother left, that's when you got the computer.
yeah, I was
You
like
got to
20
play.
years old.
Yeah.
He came back
Mm-hmm.
where he got his stuff and he went where he went.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm not with a computer. My mom bought me a computer. I don't know what made her do it. I don't even know she was watching me. I'm so young, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be that
She got me
surprise support that worked the
for
most.
real. She got me that computer, and after that, me and my homeboys are rapping about all type of shit. Chester Chicken right here down the street. We were rapping about all type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you was even
But it was
rapping
like-
before you even.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that's something I didn't even know. I
Started
learned
off,
something
I ain't
today.
gonna lie. Started off rapping and making our beats and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I believed in it strong from 12 years old to about 21. And I kind of gave up and started doing other stuff.
And that's what I was gonna ask you. Doing something for so long, and I don't know how many people can relate to this, but doing something for so long and having a passion for something for so long, I don't want to say the fire dies out because I have no reason to say that, but at some point you hit a rock. You hit I think every entrepreneur, every person that's in a business hits some type of rock to where they feel like,
No, I love the music. So I always wanted to do it and I always did it. But I just kind of like put it to the side. And I'm gonna tell you, Vontae Gray used to never heard my beats.
shout out Stats.
He never heard my beats. He used to tell everybody like, oh, my nigga got them beats. He
Never
used to tell
heard.
everybody, he never
Never
heard my
heard.
beats. But we hustling together. Never heard my beats. You know what I'm saying? He used to do that and shit. So everybody like, damn, them is the beats. Now this is after me taking 5 years off. You know what I'm saying? And I really just, my cousin came back up here from out of town. I taught him how to make beats when he was young. He gave me a room. He gave Marvin Scrivener, Mr. Fly City a room, and Mo B had a room. Which, when my room was me, Trap Boy Dizzle, Stacks,
Okay.
and my little cousin.
Is that where you and Stacks developed a relationship at?
No, I was already,
Doing you?
me and Stacks already, but like I said, Stacks was telling people for years that I make beats.
Without
So
even
now-
hearing the shit.
Yeah, so now we really in the lab.
Okay,
And
okay.
in the other room where Derek Poe,
That's my
my
man.
little cousin,
Shout out my baby product.
Fats, Daytwan Love, Bonafide.
I've been writing Daytwan, man. I wrote him a couple times.
Yeah, man. We was all in one
He
building.
hard to get in
Kurt
contact
Green,
with. Oh,
G
I
Mafia.
got Kurt Green right after you. That's my man for
We was
sure.
in there deep as hell.
Damn. So
on
you
4th Street. This was what?
you used to being
It's 2014.
you used to being
2013.
what I want to say clustered, or you used to being with a variety, because what you naming is a variety of different musicians, different personalities, different
This is
persons.
all of us. We wasn't really doing nothing. Nobody ain't really know us.
And that is just
And
flat
I
music
know
right
some
there.
real
That's
shit.
so many different personalities and musicians and different
Real
sounds.
shit.
That's some Flint shit right there. That's putting everybody in one, differences and all in one.
Can't be one no. That's how we came up with that. And honestly, we wasn't together, but the shit that we was making together, and that means
It was
somebody
a camp and that shit from A1.
wanted to talk to us, and it really encouraged us to go make a name, because he was talking about trying to sign us. But we don't know what he on, so we just made a name and did what we was gonna do. You know what I mean? And we can't pay one no.
So what do you get DJ Fat Jordan from? How do you come about that?
My nigga Mike Parks, really.
Mike Parks.
Is the reason. He is the inventor of Fat Jordan, and he gave me that name.
What do that mean though? Cause you got the Jordan fucking dunk with a belly on there. Let me see, what do that mean though?
Listen,
Are we goated? Is that what we saying? We goated around here? That's what we saying?
For sure. For sure, brother.
Talk to me about it.
Sure.
You express to the people, express to me, cause I want to know too, and the people what.
But listen, this is where all this comes from. I
Okay.
didn't have no DJ name or nothing, but I wanted to DJ, and I hoop a little bit. I hoop, you know what I mean?
Okay,
But
I
at
see
the
it,
end of the day, I'm
I
not
see
a
it.
hooper, like I'm not about to.
I see
You
it.
feel me? But I'm a hooper, and I keep the J's, and you know what I'm saying? Mike is my man. Mike is, you know what I'm saying? He a part of our squad. He kept me in the, you know what I mean? Like that. You feel me? But I can't. So I had the J's, and you know what I'm saying? They call me Fat Jordan. So, one reason why I came a DJ, because we wasn't getting spent around here. Man, it felt good. Especially when this is why I feel good. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I became a DJ to play our music and to play other music too. Play others.
Yeah, I'm not down on no other music.
I'm saying, but
I know that feel good.
initially, I'm being real. I decided to become a DJ because I'm like, damn.
Nobody's spinning
it. Popping, but people asking for this shit, but they ain't spinning it. But when we do shows, it's rocking.
So with that being said, even when I'm out and I hear somebody play Daytona Love and it's a song I know word for word, I'm going crazy. If it's real, it's a song I know word, especially one of my favorite, Mike. Mike is my number one for real. If it's a song that I know RMC Mike and I know it word for word, I'm going crazy. But knowing that you had your hand playing in it and you spinning it, so you up there spinning it and you watching it, and you pausing it, listening to the crowd singing that shit word for word, throwing it back, and you know that you got your hand in there.
That's what made me feel good when they asked for music that you know you got a part in, but you actually ain't spinning it for you. Or you spending it for your squad, you spending it for that band. You know what I mean?
So you produced and worked with a lot of Flint artists, a lot of Detroit artists. Can we name a few of those artists just to make it clear for me and my audience, for people who haven't seen you or know what it is that you did with these artists? Can we name a few people or a few songs that we done collaborated and worked on?
Well, most recent, did like 2 on Louis Ray album, Big Engine. To the Moon, me and Banks did that.
To the Moon, okay, Louis Ray, Big Engine.
Me and Sam Dawn did Another Day for YJ. Did a couple records for YJ. We produced that whole album, MVP.
MVP, okay.
We didn't do the
that's
whole
what kicked it up.
We produced it.
That's okay.
Produced it. No, that's 5 records on there. Me and Sam Dawn.
Just name a few artists. Who have you worked with?
Flint?
Flint. Oh, you can go anywhere you want to go. Shit, if you
just, I don't know. Daytona, Kirk Green, Rio, Mike, King Cassius, Velly.
My dogs.
That's a lot of Flint, man. Velly. Shit. Illa.
Talk about the vibe with YJ. How that's like. Just the studio session. Break it down for us.
We just go in there and go crazy, man. That's what we used to do.
And I think a year ago, I think it was like October 28th or some 2019, November 2nd, 2019. He said everybody gonna sound like me. You saw that? You saw that post he had reposted? Everybody gonna sound like me. Speaking into fruition or how you believed it then?
Man, I believed when that nigga was 13. I've been telling him that.
Do you feel as if some of the artists you worked with and some of the artists that you helped, like I said, the Flint wave is coming to be something bigger than it's ever been. Do you feel as if something actually popped for one of these Flint artists that will look back and try or at least assist? Because I don't think you need help, but they will look at you the same way that you looked at them as coming up. Do that make sense of what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. I don't know what nobody is.
You don't know what nobody will do.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm not asking you to predict their movements, but the integrity, it's morals, it's integrity, it's different what I'm saying. It's like, loyalty, nobody owes you nothing, but to be with somebody, you said you've been with YJ since he was what, 13, 16, what you say?
Man, listen, nobody owes you nothing, but at the end of the day, get your paperwork right. That's all I can say, because you don't know what nobody will do.
Even when it comes to somebody you done knew since they was 13 and worked with them since they was 13. Is that a fear you have though, that somebody will literally, get something big and turn on you?
Listen.
Like just leave you behind. I'm not saying leave you behind like you're behind, but you get what I'm saying? Like just go out that way and literally don't look back like this is who I started with. That's not who I'm finishing with.
This is what I'm saying. You don't know what nobody gonna do. You don't know. I don't give a fuck if it's your brother.
So did
my brothers is good. This is what I'm saying. Your brothers is good. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this is business, bro. That's where.
Have you ever been?
Me personally.
Have you ever been flipped on to the point where they had to say this is business, bro? I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. This is business. Have you ever been flipped on to that point?
At the end of the day, I figure out it ain't even about your feelings, nigga. All that shit, that brother shit or whatever you felt about a nigga, that shit don't even mean shit.
Have somebody ever had to tell you it was business?
They ain't gonna tell you it was business. That's what I'm telling you.
And I'm getting the vibe that somebody done did that before.
Just telling you, man. That's how it is. That's what it is, for sure. It ain't no fucking vibe. That's what it is. Just saying.
And what do that do for like the grind of yours? What? No, don't even. What do that do for like the mental of you? Do that? So you got somebody like me that you never met before, and I'm coming in like, oh, well, what if we did this? Like what we were speaking about earlier off camera, like, what if we did this? Like, do that fuck up your mental trust? Like, I don't even know, dog, and the nigga I knew did me like this. Why would I tell him my plan?
What does that like to you? What the fuck?
So how do you go about it? Because I mean, but being smart about it, being intellectual about it. I mean, some people it's gonna fail you. That's just life. Some people are gonna fail you. But it's niggas that you knew day one, and it's niggas that you knew day 400 that did more for you than the people that you knew day one. So you go about not just trusting anybody because the person you knew day one just. Like, how do you go about your business though? Just how we was talking, like, hey, I'm trying to do this. I'm like, oh, right, we do your thing, let's do this.
You know what? You just fucking
try
lick your wounds, man, and you forget about the past and you move on, man. That's what the fuck you do. That's what the fuck you do.
What is the ultimate goal for DJ Fat Joy?
Ultimate goal. I just want to produce. That's all I'm on right now.
That's why you changed your Instagram description to just producer.
I ain't just producing, but I just ain't DJing for. I don't want to just DJ. Not to say I'm not knocking Flint, but I did it. I'm not saying like I won't DJ again.
Right.
But I'm just, that shit take a lot of my time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I heard some shit from Steve Harvey. He said, shit, rich niggas don't sleep 8 hours out the day.
I know.
That's a lot of time they gotta be took.
So shit. But if you're DJing over the weekend and I'm missing on motherfucking other shit that's bigger, and, you know, man, I'm being real.
Well, before we go on, let me shout out my sponsor, Consistent Grind. Thank you, my dog Spanky, for the tea. If you don't know, go ahead and look him up. Name an artist, producer, musician you feel like it's underrated right now, but their time is coming.
Bam on the beat, man.
Bam on the beat got a name. I feel like I see him on my Facebook all the time.
I'm telling you.
I see him all the time. Maybe because I follow him or something. I see him all the time. All the time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Energy. Energy doing this thing right now. You know?
Energy doing his fucking thing. I said underrated. Energy doing his thing.
Yeah, Energy ain't underrated. He there.
I said underrated. Yeah, you telling me about a nigga that's already playing.
But I'm telling you what I ain't seen Bam like.
Okay, so Bam, we're gonna go with Bam. Shout out Bam.
He's doing his thing. Don't get me wrong, but
I just said they need more respect. Yeah. He can be doing this thing. I'm asking people who need more respect, and like you said, Bam on the beat. So if you don't know, I need y'all to go check out if you're an artist, you're a producer, whatever you are. Check out Bam on the beat, and he gonna get everything you need for you. You heard my nigga DJ Fat Joy, didn't you? Let's talk about something in the water. What is that?
Man, you know what, man? I was working on this for like 9 months. You go through life and it's different. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know. Like, that's how I make music. So I go off of from even my beats, whatever, man, whatever, anything can inspire me. Like I said, I can be in there listening to gospel. I'll be here listening to old school, whatever.
And I meant to mention that thing, but saying calling it something in the water crisis inspired you. The what was it? The struggle, the help, the camaraderie, the solidarity.
Yeah, and it really is. We were supposed to do a movie, and a movie that I wrote. We so much shit happened when you get to do it. You know what I'm saying? I had already told we make what gonna be the soundtrack, but it was gonna be a CD called Something in the Water. And one morning, something just the beat that I was gonna have, I wanted to put somebody speaking on it, like some poetry or something. But Bam sent me the beat, and I didn't pay attention to what the beat was actually saying. So
What? Wait. You didn't pay attention to what the instrumental was speaking to you?
I didn't listen to what the beat was saying.
And what was it saying?
It was actually about getting high.
So the beat was just telling you, like, this is about getting fired.
Yeah, if you hear it, you're gonna know. Once you just listen to it, you're gonna know it's about getting high. But the person that I wanted to put on it actually get high. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
why
gonna be like a diss song. No. He said
I didn't play it. Hey, come to that March spot. I've been asking you to come. I'm gonna keep calling your name until you come. All right.
Hey, so we like, I'm like, damn, well, listen to the song. And I'm sitting in the studio, and as I listen to the song, and I'm sitting in here with Belly too.
Okay, that's
So
my
I'm
God.
sitting in here, and as I'm listening to this song, just as I listen to this beat changed my whole mixtape, Something in the Water. I ain't using the whole 9 months. It's
One beat changed your whole concept of what the fuck you was gonna do.
I swear. 8 songs.
Talk to me about it.
And it's basically explaining if Flint was a person.
If Flint was a person.
Yeah, this really.
What? Talk to me. If Flint was a person, what would that person be?
It's coming.
It's coming. When can we expect it?
Can't put no date on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. We had like a 4-piece band for Daytona at the Water Festival downtown.
Oh, 4-piece?
It was actually Sam Dawn put it together, but he played and Eugene McBride. It was some heavy hitters who played for him.
What can we say is next in store for DJ Fat Jordan? What did we expect?
Man, I'm just trying to focus on me, man.
Focusing on you means a lot of people, though.
Man, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to focus on production. I'm still here to help everybody. I ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You lose yourself trying to help everybody else.
Facts, I understand that
You know what
completely.
I'm saying?
Any advice you can get to any upcoming artists and musicians?
Get that paperwork right.
Any advice to producers and engineers?
Grind and get that paperwork right.
It's the same thing. Is there anything I missed or anything that you wanted to say that you wasn't able to get off your chest, or I didn't hit the right point? Is there anything that you want to get out there to people that don't know you or people that do know?
For people that don't know me, DJ Fat Jordan, Instagram, Facebook.
Well, this is Admiring to Inspire. As you know, I'm your host, Prime Time Whitby, and we just went behind the scenes with everything that goes on in this Flint music industry before it blows up. And I got my man DJ Fat Jordan. Thank you so much. And I definitely appreciate you coming through today.
100.
Flint, Michigan.
Welcome to Flint.